absolutely have to put it out, because I feel like that's what God gives us the blessings for, so we can share and everyone else can see His blessings. So just a little background of where we come from. I did a 12-year stint in the Army, and my wife was in there too. So once we got out, we came back to California. That's where we're originally from. And so some of the benefits of the military is we get paid to go to school. So when we got out, we both went to school. That was basically our income, and we were living off of that, which was enough to cover all their expenses. Now, it got to a certain point where we're starting to start a real estate career, and as we progressed through the school, classes started getting more difficult, and it started getting a point where we had to choose between one or the other. Either we went to school because of the workload, or we did the real estate. We couldn't really do both. So we prayed, stopped, asked God, what should we do? And what I feel like He told us to do is we needed to leave school. We needed to go full on with the real estate. He just wanted to take us in that direction. So we went ahead and left school. We had, through the real estate, I had 2 transactions going on that were very big transactions that it was like our comfort zone. It's like, okay, we can leave school, we can leave that income, and these transactions are going to supplement us, and we can live off of that until we pick everything up. Now, the thing is, I think at that point, it was like we were going to battle, and God cut my army in half. We went on, cuts my army again, because what happened is, after registration, we couldn't go back to school. It was kind of like we passed that point of no return. Within 1 week, probably about within 3 days, both of those transactions fall through. So we had nothing left. We had 1 month left of reserves for finances. No money coming in. Credit cards almost maxed out. I got 7 mouths to feed. So I'm thinking, what do we do from here? Even if I go after a job, it takes time looking, getting hired, getting paid, right? But we trusted in God. And we started believing in Him, or we believed in Him, but we just relied on Him. Went through the month, blew through our money. Now we're here at the end of the month. Not this month. This was about June, July. Now I'm still believing in God. Say, okay, God, I did all I could. I did all the possible. Now we're in the impossible department. I said, this is your department, God. It's not mine. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to do something, because you always provide. Now I'm going to tell you this story, and not only did I ask for permission for the story, but my wife wanted me to tell you this story. You see, up until this point, I had no doubt in my mind that God was going to provide. But my wife kind of started losing a little bit of faith, and she's convincing me to go out and look for something else. And that very day, I actually applied for a job, like a side job, something to kind of supplement me. I started registering for the next classes coming up, and I thought, okay, maybe I should go back to my safety net. I usually read stories to the kids, the Bible stories, and so on. Well, this particular day, my wife decided to hang out with us as I was reading to the kids. Well, the story we read was Sarai, Abraham, and Hagar. So basically, Abraham, God told him, hey, you're going to have kids, father of many nations. Sarai's like, maybe not. Why don't you sleep with Hagar so we can make sure we have kids? Our safety net. We'll do it our way. And she said it hit her like a ton of bricks. She said, God told me, you are being like Sarai. She said, you're not trusting Him. He's believing. So, at that moment, or probably about 2 days later, I get an unexpected check that I've been waiting on for two years, which covered 1 month. So we're all happy, going on. Time goes by. Now we're here, end of August, right? Got a couple deals going, but those of you that have bought a houses know you don't just put in an offer and get the house right then and there. It takes about a month. So these deals are due to close like around October. So here we are again. I still don't have the income. You know, I already went through my check, but we learned our lesson from the first time. So we're both believing now. And we said, okay, I know God's going to provide, but I don't want to do a month-to-month thing. I said, God, I need you to give me something big, something huge, something that's going to propel me beyond anything else. And we came together. We said, okay, we're going to pull out the big guns. We said, we're going to fast. Now, it wasn't a big, huge fast. I mean, we didn't go out to the fields of El Paso, Texas, like Jesus might have, to fast for 40 days. It was just a one-day fast. That's all we did. One-day fast, no eating. By lunchtime, I get 3 different calls, 3 different transactions that came in the very day that I was fasting. One of them, for those of you who have read the post, is a couple that was going to go into bankruptcy. And I'm able to help them out, avoid that bankruptcy, and do that transaction. So we're excited, doing cartwheels, woo, everything's great. We still don't have money for this September 1st. My bills are due September 1st. This ain't going to come till October. I said, that's okay. God, I know you're going to provide. Something's going to come. I don't know what it is, but you're going to provide, like you always have. In the afternoon, I'm getting home from work, opening up my mail, and I get a letter. It's a letter from a bank. This bank I haven't had for 9 years. We closed down the account. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's some kind of advertisement or something. So I open it up, it's a check. The letter says, we researched your account, realized that we might have not given you the best service, blah, blah, blah. So we enclosed this check. This check was so big, it's going to cover all of our expenses, all of our bills for the next 5 months. I said, God, you're just great. You always provide for us. So I normally don't share this stuff, but I felt like there's so many people out there, maybe you guys out there, that are at that point where you feel, I don't see a way out. This storm is just overwhelming me. And many times I did feel like that too. My wife felt like that. And we didn't know what we were going to do. But it was at those moments where we just kept repeating His word, repeating His word. I'm looking at my bank account. It's at 0. God, you will provide all my needs. You have come to give me life more abundantly. Every time I wake up, you will provide all my needs. I'm driving to work, you will provide all my needs. So if you're hurt, Lord, it's your body that was broken for my healing, so that I will have life. And it's just repeating every single day, every moment. Just repeating His word, and it will come. So I just want to say, stay strong. He will provide. Thank you.